Gemini, and welcome to your June tarot reading. My name is Julia Aurelia and I'm here to do your Celtic cross with the Soul Journey Tarot. Before we start with your reading or with your tarot reading, I want to pull some general energies with some oracle cards. So this is a reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, or if you have strong aspects in Gemini and therefore can identify strongly with the Gemini energy. Also, welcome to all the cross watchers. Let's have a look. What are the energies for June? The lessons of Uranus. So Uranus could be like a surprise. Something could come in as maybe quite unexpected. On this card it says radical attract, because I have to say these are the soulmate cards, so they will always refer a little bit more to relationships. I do like to use them, however, to just see the general vibe of your in this case month. So this card says a radical attraction and sexual pull come with inconsistency and detachment. That's one aspect here. A theme of freedom or commitment, that's another. No expectations are the best expectations to have is another thing. Like I said, maybe it doesn't need to be this push and pull thing, but what it can do is that Uranus is a catalyst. It's a catalyst for change. The question could be about freedom, being free or being committed to something. What do you commit to now? What are the energies for Gemini in June? And I do also get a sense that you should be flexible in your plans, because something could come in that is unexpected, and so a bit of flexibility when it comes to your plans. For some of you this might just be a short diversion. For some of you this might be a bigger change, a bigger catalyst. And we do, and we have changes. Amazing, love it when this happens. Yes, the Quicksilver moon, it talks about changes. We just talked about that already, so I'm not gonna continue, but to talk about change, because I've done this already. The water carrier, what really matters, reflect and reprioritize. Especially with the reprioritize, I do get the same vibe here, that this reading, that your month of June is about something is going to come in, something is going to happen. It's going to be a bit of a catalyst for a change in direction. For some of you, this might be a bigger change. For others, it might be a smaller change. However, for you, it seems to be important now to really reflect what's important to you and what really matters. Okay, what are the energies for Gemini? Oh wow, look at this. There is something that is going to end. A decision is being made to end something, the end of a difficult phase, the end of maybe there were some fears and anxieties, but they're gonna end. Some insecurities, they might end. Something that has made you feel like stressed out. A choice, there's a choice connected to it. And the Ace of Wands, there it is, the two. That's so hilarious. I just have to say, I do love tarot, and I love it when the cards are so connected to each other, and things that you talk about come back in the cards later. So it's really magical. Oh wow. That's just so interesting. And there's, okay, a choice, a choice, a choice. There are three choices at the moment. Wow. And basically another one here. So this is quite a lot on the table. It's quite an intense month. On the good side of things, you're gonna feel more energetic. You feel like you have more energy, more power. You're gonna feel motivated, inspired. There might be some sort of idea that you have where you feel like, oh my God, this is an idea that I really need to do, that I really need to go for. So the Ace is basically a new potential for growth. It could be an opportunity being given to you for some sort of growth connected to might be business, might be something else, but it's going to excite you. It's gonna make you feel alive, make you feel, it could be to do with something that you really desire. So there is an opportunity to go on a journey or to do something that you really desire to do. So that's in itself a really beautiful energy. You're coming out of the energy of death. So that means something in your life recently has changed. So it's like changes, it almost seems like changes in the past, changes in the present, changes in the future. So again, I do feel like you need to be flexible. And we do have the Tower here. That's exactly the energy of Uranus, because it's this unexpected event that is going to happen, and we see this reflected in your near future. We're going to get there in a second. I just want to, I want to make a little circle to get the past in what just recently happened. And with the Death card, it might be that a situation is changing from sorry guys, I do not know why. I feel like I can't speak. Maybe I should just slow down a little bit. I'm going to try that. Death. A situation might have changed from one thing into the next. Also, you might have changed. It's the energy of letting go a version of yourself in order to emerge and to become who you truly are supposed to be right now in this moment. So somebody or something went through a phase of metamorphosis. Do you say it like this in English? That was very German, I feel like. So a change where something changed from one to the other, and this change has included a letting go of ideas, of patterns, of whatever this was for you. And the beautiful thing is that after this energy of deep shift and transformation, it's almost like a new birth. It's like the new spark, the new soul. Your soul is emerging. Yeah, if this is about a very personal thing here, or now there is this opportunity because you've made space, you cleared the way, you let go of something, so you are able now to receive this opportunity in some shape or form. And you are thinking back onto the past, so you are going to be focused. One aspect is the memories of the past. Maybe somebody from the past is coming back into your life. Maybe it's just through memories. Maybe you're just going through memory lane. There is a sense of nostalgia. So you might feel quite nostalgic in June. Thinking back onto the good old times when you felt happy, when you felt a lot of joy coming together with friends or family. It might even be connected to your childhood, so the past obviously can go that far back here. For some of you, the topic of past lives does play a role, and maybe you're thinking back and working really with the energy of past lives and transforming deep trauma that comes from past life, understanding past life energy here. Whatever this is for you personally, I do feel like with the Seven of Cups here, how you feel at the moment, or not at the moment, but also in June mainly, is the Seven of Cups. So there is a bit of an emotional chaos. It's like confusion. It's like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. So for some of you, this could be reconsidering a situation. Maybe you're really diving deep. That might be connected to whatever energy from the past is coming back. So maybe somebody is coming back from the past, something is going to come back from the past, memories from the past, and you're like, how do I feel about this now? So you're searching basically your feelings and your emotions, trying to figure out how you feel. This could also relate that you are unsure what another person feels about you. So with this card, therefore, you might dive deeper into getting the answers about what another person feels or what you feel. And with the Seven, it's the re-evaluation of a situation. So since you do have the Five of Pentacles in your energy, I can see that there's some sort of lack, there's something that you're missing. Something is not enough. Whatever this is, it could be simply that you have a lack of self-worth. and that this is manifesting in your life in some shape or form. It could be that you're missing a person. It could be that in a relationship you're missing something. It could be a lack of stability and finances, a lack of work. So this can be quite literal, the finances. However, I do feel with something you're not quite happy, and you're asking yourself what it is that you need to be happy, and if you are still on the right path, and if this path that you're on is going to make you happy. And I can see this with the Seven of Swords, because the first thing that I felt here was with the Seven of Swords that there is an energy of questioning if you have the right strategy. So am I still happy here? Am I going to be happy? Is this the path of happiness and fulfillment? Am I pursuing the right strategy here to achieve a goal? For some of you, and this might connect to the Tower, the Seven of Swords can talk about deceit and lies. So for some of you, this plays a role connected to that situation here. And I feel like this is going to come up especially with the Tower. Before we get there, I do want to go to the challenge, because one of the challenges that you're facing in June is the Two of Pentacles. So with this card, when you're looking into how you feel about a situation, that is a reevaluation, a reconsideration, and also therefore you might need to choose which way to go now. We have the weighing up the options, an emotional turbulent time, and we do see weighing up the options. Am I going left? Am I going right? Left, right? Which path am I going? So weighing up the options, what's better to do? How am I going to make that choice? Also, this is a card where you do need to prioritize, because it might be that you're very busy. It's a multitasking card. And especially when this is in the blocked position, you might feel quite overwhelmed by all the tasks of your everyday life, and then the little bit extra that comes unexpected. So it's an energy where sometimes you need to sit down, reprioritize, and then you're going to feel a little bit more stable, because you basically have a plan of how to get everything done. Beside that, there is the energy of choices so much present here. We're going to go now to the Tower, because we can see that the choice, it's not an easy choice. It's a yes, no, I don't know. It's like that. And with the Tower, there is an unexpected event that is going to happen. This might involve you seeing something that you didn't see before. So that might relate to some sort of lie or betrayal or deceit. It could also be you seeing that a specific path is not gonna really go further in this direction. Like I said, I feel like there is a catalyst. Something is gonna come in and it's gonna make you change slightly. And this might refer to just a small thing. For others, it might be a little bit bigger. But that's the energy I'm getting here. And what's quite interesting is that I do feel for some of you, this could be a choice another person makes here with justice. Because it's another big major arcana card. It doesn't have to be. However, there is somebody in your environment that is choosing something, making some sort of decision. This person is in general balanced, is in general fair, just, honest. I'll say there's somebody who wants to make a balanced choice, a good choice, wants to do the right thing. So the Justice card as a person is really it's really nice. It's a very nice energy. However, there is some sort of choice that is being made, and since you are a little bit, I would say, wobbly when it comes to some sort of choice or clear choice, I feel like if you don't make it, there is definitely somebody else who's going to decide upon something. And like I said, with the Five of Pentacles, this can talk about some sort of lack in confidence, lack of stability, lack in finances. So maybe you also feel like there's some sort of, it can be a lack of understanding, it can be a lack of emotions, a lack of feelings. But I do feel like there's something where you feel like you're missing something or someone, or yeah. And maybe this is in the end what needs to shift, because you might think, okay, I'm lacking something here. I don't know if I'm still happy continuing this path. In some shape or form, you are reflecting. I mean, we have the past here. So you're reflecting upon the past, or somebody from the past, or a situation. And I feel like you're going to bring that in. And that might be where you are initiating the Tower moment. Your hopes and fears with the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands, it could be a hope for recovery. Maybe you hope that you have the time to take a time out to recover, to recharge. It might be a fear of being wounded again, of going through another difficult time, like a difficult phase that you then need to recover from. So that's the energy of the hopes and fears. And then we have the King of Wands. Now, my first thought when I saw this was, you're going to get some sort of advice. Somebody's going to come in, help you, advise you, give you a solution. And this person seems to be very experienced, very wise, a good leader, very independent, very confident, charming. But again, it could be a coach in some shape or form, somebody who knows what he's talking about because of a long time, like years of experiences. If this is not another person coming in giving you advice, that was, however, my first feeling, it could be your energy, because the King of Wands could indicate that you have matured and now you're making wise decisions for the future. This is about your goals. This is about your visions and how to achieve those goals and visions. So for some of you, the King of Wands is your energy, where you're stepping up into a leading position. May that be in a project, at work, or in your own life. And you're now using your own experiences in order to move forward and to make wise choices, better choices than you did before. Because this is interesting. In the end, the King of Wands is also a choice, because it's a wise choice, looking ahead, being very considerate of all eventualities. So that's a very mature energy. All right, so this is your reading for June. I hope you resonate with it. If so, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.